Royal Family Live, Meghan and Harry DIDN ask Queen for name permission, couple hit back. Meghan and Prince Harry never asked the Queen about naming the daughter Lilibet after her, a palace source has insisted, contradicting the Sussexes' claim that the Duke had mentioned it. The monarch's 11th great-grandchild Lily is the only member of the royal family to bear the name Her Majesty was given as a nickname in her early years. Following the birth announcement last weekend, royal commentators suggested the Duke of Sussex, 36, might have told the Queen about his plan to name his first daughter in her honor. A source close to Harry and Meghan told the BBC that the Duke had spoken to his grandmother in the run-up June 4 arrival and he would have mentioned the baby's name. However, a source at Buckingham Palace contradicted the Sussexes' version of the story. The insider claimed the Queen was never asked about the use of her pet name. Within minutes, ITV's royal editor Chris Shipp said Harry and Meghan were attempting to push back against this claim. He tweeted, "Clear pushback already from source in Harry and Meghan's office on this story." The Queen was the first family member Harry called about it in advance of the announcement. In those chats, he shared hope of using Lilibet in Queen's honor. Queen was supportive. As a toddler, the then Princess Elizabeth was given the nickname Lilibet by her paternal grandfather King George V. The moniker was coined when she struggled to pronounce her name Elizabeth and her grandpa began copying her attempts which sounded like Lilibet. The name stuck and to this day many close relatives call Her Majesty by her nickname. In April, as she bid farewell to her husband of more than 7 decades, the Queen wrote a touching handwritten message to the Duke of Edinburgh on a floral wreath, and signed off Lilibet. Harry and Meghan welcomed their second child, Lilibet Diana Mountbatten-Windsor, in Santa Barbara, California, last Friday, becoming the first of the monarch's great-grandchildren to be born in the United States. The couple managed to keep the big news secret for 2 days to allow enough time for the mother and baby to make their way home. On Sunday they announced the birth in a lengthy statement and explained the meaning behind Lily's names. Her second name pays a sweet tribute to Harry's late mother, the Princess of Wales, who died following a car crash in Paris in 1997. Harry and Meghan have hit back at palace claims that the Queen was not informed about their intention to name Lilibet after her. A source for the couple told The Telegraph, the Duke spoke with his family in advance of the announcement. In fact, his grandmother was the first family member he called. During that conversation, he shared their hope of naming the daughter Lilibet in her honor. Had she not been supportive, they would not have used the name. Royal editor of the Daily Mail, Rebecca English, has said there is a big difference between the Queen being told about something and actually being consulted about it. She was commenting on the BBC's report this morning which said the Queen was blindsided by Harry and Meghan's choice of name for their new baby. She tweeted, "This is interesting, not least because the issue has now made a flagship BBC News programme. It also confirms what some INCL the Mail have been saying, there's a huge difference between being told something is being done and being consulted about it." Meghan and Harry's choice of name for their daughter offers contrasts that are a little melancholy, according to Guardian columnist Zoe Williams. Lilibet Diana is named after the Queen and the late Princess of Wales. The two women were known to have adopted very different parenting styles in their day. While the monarch was somewhat distant from her children, Diana was hands-on and openly showed affection. Ms. Williams said, "In their everyday lives, how they parented, the formality of their bearing, Lilibet and Diana offer contrasts that are a little melancholy." There is a video of the Queen arriving home from a long trip abroad, in which an absolutely tiny Prince Charles approaches and shakes her hand. To modern eyes, at least, it conveys worlds of distance and loneliness. She added, "Diana was what the psychologist John Bowlby might call a much more attached mother, but she was powerfully unhappy even by the time she was pregnant with Prince William, so there was never any sense that she was living the perfect family dream." Calvin Robinson has blasted Oxford University students after voting for the removal of a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II from a Magdalen College common room. Calvin Robinson told ITV's Good Morning Britain that the Commonwealth should be celebrated. The GMB panelist also defended Queen Elizabeth II and her importance to British history. The debate became fiery at a point, with GMB host Richard Madeley noting the grown-ups were bemused at the students holding a vote on the removal of the portrait. Mr. Robinson said, "The Commonwealth is a union of choice, it is nations that have opted to remain together for strength and unity." Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are currently taking some well-earned parental leave to bond with their new baby daughter. The royal couple named her Lilibet Lily Diana Mountbatten Windsor in a sweet nod to the Queen. The monarch's affectionate childhood nickname was Lilibet, which she acquired from her grandfather King George V. Prince Harry is believed to have always loved the name, or Lily, as a shortened version. A royal expert told OK! Magazine, back in 2019 when the Duchess was pregnant with Archie, she and Harry took part in a walkabout in Merseyside and someone in the crowd later revealed had asked her how she spells her daughter's name, Lily. He took great interest in it.